Hello, this is Everett from Everett's Watercolors. Welcome to my online classroom. I'm here to introduce my new classroom, which is going to cover watercolor techniques and other art topics. And I want to tell you that I'll be live broadcasting as often as I can. Today I'm going to demonstrate some of the capabilities I have here in my classroom to show you what can be done. And so let's get started. I want to take you over to my painting board, and here a couple brushes and my palette with some paints. The first is this is a large brush, which is a 3/4 inch. It's a 3/4 inch flat, natural hair, and a very nice brush. And here I've mixed up some dark paints, and let's just play with a little bit of color, and I'll show you a little bit of some brush strokes. Now with a flat brush, holding the brush flat and dragging it just like you would paint a house or paint a barn, that's the way I like to describe it. It gives you a nice broad stroke. But you can also load the brush with paints, and by holding the brush vertically and just using the end of the edge of the brush and just tapping it, you can get other marks like fence posts or tree trunks and things like that, or small marks. Another way is to also hold the brush on the side, which is what I do here. And here you can drag it and use the rough edge. This is very wonderful for a tree line or bushes or shrubbery or grass. So the one brush can do an awful lot of things, and this is just one idea of here to show you the simple techniques with a flat brush. I have another brush here, which is called a liner. Now this has it's a long thin line of brush hairs, and it gives you a different mark. Load the brush, and as you drag this brush, it gives you fine lines. Now these are critical if you were doing, say, a sailboat. You want to do the rigging on a sailboat. Also, if you were going to, say, design a tree or a bush, and you want to show some of the branches and so forth. Oh, and also let me change the color. I always like to change color. I never stay with one color when I go through a painting. I always mix colors and have lots of colors on my palette. And this one, I can hold the brush on the side, loaded, and I can drag it, and this way gives you a wonderful texture. Again, it could be grass, it could be shrubbery. Also, I do these with trees, the foregrounds and so forth. Another way of using a liner brush. Now if you want to see this up close, I'll bring it up close so you can see some of the brush strokes that I've done here. And that's just an example of some of the techniques that I can show and be able to use in my classes. What you need to do is subscribe to this channel so that you can be informed of all the future events that will be upcoming. And by subscribing, you'll get announcements of when I have the next program. Also, sign up on my website, www.everettswatercolors.com. And on there I have a sign up page. And I'll have that down on the comments at the end of this video, where you can also make sure you have that. But go to my website. I also have a supply page on there. If you see all the things I use in my classes, I have available on my supply page if you want to purchase those. That's a convenience for my students. Also, I need your feedback. Give me comments, give me some remarks of what you see and some things you'd like to see. Give me some ideas of what you would all do. Your sign-ups are very important to me. The more people I can talk to and reach, the more interesting the conversations and the feedback will be. We can all learn from each other. So have a nice day and welcome to your art journey.